Hello, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. It's Gummy. I want to ask, what problems or emotions are you facing right here, right now? Take a quick second to self-evaluate. What challenges that lie ahead are making you anxious or making you nervous? What is something that happened in the past that's kind of burdening today? Think of all these stressors or these obstacles that you're currently facing. Now, stop your mind from racing and shift it to the focus on the environment that's around you. What are some of the sounds you're picking up? What's the weather like outside currently? These little observations about your present surroundings and environment serve as a reminder for one thing, or one certainty in life. The only thing guaranteed for you is right now. This exact moment is the only true experience you have right now. You're probably thinking, well, yeah, duh, internet guy, real bright observation there. I understand, I get it. It sounds really condescending when anyone says all you have is right now. It's too simple, so it almost seems disingenuous. To further the simplicity factor of it all, and hopefully I can take away some frustration, I will also say this. Yesterday and tomorrow do not exist, so they don't really matter right now. Very aggressive start to this video, I think. But how could I simply tell someone that the only thing guaranteed in life is right now, and other than that, your death, and that yesterday and tomorrow don't matter, while still being genuine? How can I still give help when I say something like that? Well, here's the thing. It's the best advice I have ever received. Whether it was from self-improvement podcasts that I listened to, or the in-between-the-lines advice that I've received from family and friends, it's the truth. Not a single thing matters other than the present moment, other than right now. It's pretty mind-boggling at the time, when you hear something like that as a piece of advice, and it honestly came off pretty insensitive. How could anyone diminish what I'm going through mentally or physically by just telling me these statements as simple facts of life? Once I started putting this into practice, though, and by no means have I mastered it or came even close to doing so, I still have felt a positive impact on my day-to-day life. So, what did I do? If we're going to start talking about it from left to right, let's first talk about how the past has no effect on you right now. The past has happened. Whether it has physically or mentally altered your state of being right now, the moment has came and went. The effects may linger and they may show their signs, but those are the effects, not the past itself. Confusing? Yeah, I know it's a bit contradicting, but distinctly try to separate these moments from the effects. The moment itself left the effect that you deal with today, but that past moment isn't affecting you today. Even saying that out loud, I think I'm losing you, but I promise you that's kind of how I think of it. The moment leaves effects, but it doesn't leave prescriptions on how you deal with today. These moments may alter your behavior in the present, but they have no control over your present life. You may have anxiety surrounding the departure of someone close in your life based on people leaving you. You let one moment of someone leaving you dictate your present life. I have to do this and that to prevent him or her from leaving my life. When in reality, you should start looking at the past and the effects you have gained from those type of moments as upgrades, rather than let it dictate your present. Because usually, things happened yesterday that can help your tomorrow, but it's not going to matter unless you view it and process it that way. You can't go back and undo someone doing you wrong, leaving you, hurting you. You can't rewrite yesterday. If you keep thinking, if only I did this, or only if I said that, then this whole situation would have been different, then you, my friend, are living in a fantasy. You are taking your moments given to you right now to fixate on fiction, to fixate on something that's not real. The past can be a tremendous teacher, but the lessons won't stick unless you enact them in the present moment. Because, as the title says, you only have right now. The past isn't real. it doesn't matter. Let's skip on why the future doesn't matter. You may have anxieties of what it is to come in, the following days, weeks, months, or even years ahead. And on the flip side, you may be so excited that you can't wait to see what unravels in that time period. No matter the side of the river you're on, guess what? Those ideas of the future aren't real. That future you're thinking of isn't there. That is not to say that these desires or fears won't happen. I'm not saying you're never going to achieve what you want or your fears will not come to fruition. But the same statement still stands. They're not real. They're not tangible. They are make-believe. Say out loud your biggest goal you hope to achieve within the next couple of months. Or inversely, say an anxiety that the future brings to you right now. Great. That was real. You put that statement into the present. Now look around. Did anything change because of your statement? Nope, probably not. Now, instead of saying it out loud, envision your deepest fear or deepest accomplishment that the next couple of months may bring your way. Okay, open your eyes and bam, did anything happen? Exactly. Nothing happened because these moments of living in the future are just made up in our head. As you might start saying, the past and the future are both elements of time that our brain creates to develop a narrative of how we should carry ourselves today. These narratives make it easier for us to digest what happened or what will happen so we can justify our actions for today. Is that really a life worth living though? We sell ourselves on doing what we should today because of what yesterday brought or what tomorrow may bring, but we hardly ever think about what's actually real, what's actually tangible. Today is tangible. Now listen, this isn't me saying give up your hope on tomorrow or totally ignore all that you went through. This is me saying that yesterday doesn't define you, nor does tomorrow define you. We are so caught up in these loops about actions of yesterday and consequences of tomorrow that we hardly get to live our lives as they are right now. We get so overwhelmed about the possibility of messing something up because of the fictional stories we tell ourselves about our past and our future. We sell ourselves. We psych ourselves out. Right now is all that you got. The actions you take may be lessons from yesterday, or they could plant seeds for a brighter tomorrow, but you shouldn't do it simply for those benefits. What if those benefits never come to fruition? What if those goals or milestones never come? Most of the time, if your goals are based on promises of yesterday and tomorrow, you are left feeling unfulfilled. Use the time that is given to you to live and exist in a life that you will give meaning to. What happened in your past doesn't dictate the life you can live right now. Whatever obstacles tomorrow may bring shouldn't hinder your path right now. If you keep living in your head, in your thoughts about the consequences of the past or actions of the future, you're not living your life. Simply put, you are being a part of a transaction that isn't guaranteed. So take a step back. Look around. Whatever's with you right now, that's all you got. You only have right now, and it may not be exactly what you want, but it's all you will ever need.